Greetings, my friends. Once again, it's your boy B Freezy, back up in this piece, popping like fish grease, y'all. Today, we got another scintillating episode of Dirty Vision Sports. That's right, y'all. We got to cover the incredible mega fight going down next week, Las Vegas, Nevada, T-Mobile Arena, February 1st. Trust me, this is going to be the fight of the year. Right? This is the first big fight to kick off 2025, but this first big fight will go down as the fight of the year. It's going to be full of fireworks, y'all. Let's get right into it. We got David, the Monster Benavidez, right? Who's presently right now the WBC interim light heavyweight champion. Okay? Taking on David Morrell, who's presently the WBA light heavyweight champion. And these guys are both young, they're both in their prime, and they both gonna get down and get it on in the ring. And this doesn't happen a lot nowadays, right? In today's boxing, you got guys avoiding each other or promotion companies that don't want to work together. You know, we're seeing that kind of change a little bit, but David Morrell and David Benavidez, they want to fight the best, and they're gonna fight each other. So we got David Benavidez, y'all. The Mexican Monster is 29-0 with 24 knockouts. Okay? Benavidez is 28 years old. He's 6'2" with a 74.5-inch reach. And he's going to be going up against David Morrell, right? In his prime at 27 years old. But he's 11-0. 11 wins, no losses, with 9 knockouts. Okay, and like I just said, he's 27 years old, he's 6'1", and he's got a 78.5-inch arm reach. So I find that interesting that Morrell has a 4-inch reach advantage on David Benavidez, and that might come into play at some point. This is going to be a good fight, y'all. We're going to break it down, but before I keep going, I need to ask you guys, please like the video, subscribe to the channel if you think the video was interesting or the content was, good or interesting. Please feel free to share, but definitely like the video, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment. And that'll help out a whole lot. And, we're going to get right into it, though. We got Benavidez. We all know David Benavidez, the Mexican Monster, right? His strength is his ability to apply responsible pressure, right? So no matter who he's fighting, no matter how good of a boxer they are, he's been able to apply responsible pressure, work behind a very good jab while applying that pressure, and just throwing a whole bunch of punches. He's a high volume puncher. He's a pressure fighter. And his strength has been, he has been able, no matter how good of a boxer the person is, whether it's Andrade, whether it's Caleb Plant, he's able to put the pressure on that boxer to turn it into a fight. See, David Benavidez is a great fighter, and that's what he does. He eventually puts pressure to a point where a boxer can no longer box, and that boxer is going to have to fight. So that's what makes Benavidez great. That is his thing. That's his superpower, is being able to fight and being able to put responsible pressure, a lot of punches together, a lot of volume. And at some point, whether it's the second half of the fight or later in the fight, he makes that boxer fight. And that's what we're going to find out about Morrell, because Morrell is an incredible boxer. Morrell has size, he has strength, he has skill, he has speed. He only has 11 professional fights, but he comes from the Cuban amateur program. So if you know anything about amateurs and the Cuban the storied Cuban amateur program, is great training. It's a great training ground. It's great fundamentals, and it really gets you ready for the professional rank. So even though he does not have a lot of professional fights, he has a load of amateur experience, high-level amateur experience, which has allowed him to segue right into the professional ranks and not miss a beat. So he's only got 11 fights. No losses, and 9 KOs in those 11 fights. So he doesn't have the professional experience as Benavidez, but he's got a lot of amateur experience, and he is a talented guy. Again, This is going to be a great fight because you got two dudes that are in their prime that want to fight that have never seen anything like each other before. Okay? So in my mind, this is a 50-50 fight because Morrell has never seen anything like Benavidez. And Benavidez, although he has seen some really good fighters, some real skilled fighters, Caleb Plant, Andrade was very skilled and talented. Benavidez has seen some things. He's never seen anybody like Morrell because Morrell is just as skilled as those guys, but he's bigger, he's stronger, he's younger, he's got more power in both hands than those guys, and he's extremely athletic. So, again, it's really going to come down to, can David Morrell withstand that pressure that Benavidez is going to apply all night long? Morrell is going to have to get David Benavidez's respect, and he's going to have to get it early. And I think he's very capable with his skills, hand speed, and power to get David Benavidez respect, right? But he's going to have to get his Benavidez respect early, and then he's going to have to weather the storm. And then it's all going to come down to what Benavidez makes his fights come down to. He's going to keep putting the pressure on. He's going to keep applying it. He's going to stay in your face. He's going to throw a volume of punches. And at some point, it's going to turn into a fight. It will no longer be a boxing match. David Benavidez is going to make this a fight with David Morrell. And then we're going to find out exactly who and what David Morrell is. Because we've seen Benavidez do it before. Am I doubting Morrell? No. But do I have to see it? Yes. He's got all the talent, all the size, the skills, the hand speed in the world. And what it's going to turn down to is when it comes down and it gets down to the nitty gritty and they're straight fighting, it's just a straight scrap, we're going to see, we know Morrell can box, but can he fight? And that's what Benavidez is going to expose and show, whether Morrell can fight or not. And if he can fight, because that's what it's going to come down to, he'll have a chance. If he crumbles under the pressure, the constant mental pressure, the constant physical pressure, then it'll be the Mexican monster doing what he does. But that's what's going to make this a great fight, because it's 50-50. Who knows what's going to happen? Because you got two guys facing each other that have never seen anything like each other in the ring before. So we really don't know what's going to happen until they get in there. But Morrell's super talented. I remember the first time I saw Morrell was maybe his sixth fight or something. Fifth or sixth fight, something like that. And I was looking and I was like, yo, he was at 168. He was a super middleweight. And I was looking and I was like, yo, this dude is crazy talented. And if he's not able to right now, at some point, he will be capable of beating both Canelo and Benavidez. Not saying he will beat him or can beat him, but when I first saw him in his sixth fight, with his size, skill, athletic ability, and talent, I thought to myself, this guy, sooner or later, will be capable. Not saying he will beat him, but he will be capable. He's that talented of beating not only Benavidez, but Canelo too. So now we got to see it, y'all. They're going to get in the ring. This will be fight of the year, trust me. Tap in. It's T-Mobile Arena, Las Vegas, Nevada, next Saturday, February 1st. And this will be a hell of a fight, man. A hell of a fight. And it's all going to come down to, can David Morrell withstand this pressure, and can David Morrell fight? And that's what Benavidez is going to make him do. And I got the feeling from watching Morrell, he's going to be game, he's going to be down, he's going to be right there. So to me, this is a 50-50 fight, because I don't know how it's going to play out. David Benavidez is one of my personal favorites, but I got to be objective. You know, I say it's 50-50 because I have no idea what the hell is going to happen until they get in the ring. But if I had to pick, I would favor Benavidez slightly, okay? Anything happen, right? But I would say, in my opinion, it would be 55-45. I would have to lean. It's 50-50, but I would have to lean towards David Benavidez and his professional experience. He's basically been a professional since he was a kid. So he's been sparring with pros since he was 15. He was built for the pros. So with his professional experience, the fights that he's had, again, David Morrell, extensive amateur background, but he's only had 11 pro fights. You know, so I'm going to have to give the edge to Benavidez just based off of his professional experience, his rounds, and who he's been in against. But it's going to be a great fight. This will be fight of the year, y'all. Don't forget, I need you guys to like the video, drop a comment, let me know who you think's going to win and why. Because I don't know. Again, it's 50-50 to me, but I would have to lean towards Benavidez just based off of his professional experience. But I want to know what you think. So please like the video, drop a comment, subscribe. You know, if you like it, share the video, man. But all that will help out a lot. But again, let me know what you guys think. Appreciate you taking the time to check out the video. Again, it's your boy, B Freezy, Dirty Vision Sports. I'm out.